agreement. In 2015, all the parties have adopted the SDGs and the 2030 agenda. And I would like to remind you the SDG, the goal 7, which is the goal to secure affordable, renewable, sustainable and modern energy for all. 2015, we make the historic agreement of Paris, and in Paris we all were asked to work and to implement action and to transform our policies to reach the neutrality by the end of the century. Reach neutrality means a transition, energy transition. Means the neutrality means that we need to switch from the fossil fuel energy to clean energy. And clean energy, we all know that is an opportunity for us not only to decrease the gap of CO2 emission by 2020, which is central to reach the objective of the Paris Agreement, but clean energy can also compete with the fossil fuel energy. And I thought that our head of Mazen, who is the champion of the renewable energy in Morocco, will give some amazing figures when he will speak about renewable energy. We need to reduce the green gas emission of the energy sector itself, who accounts for 25% of the global gas emissions and 2/3 if we integrate the industry actors. So your sector is actual to reduce the CO2 emission and is actual to help the parties and to work to reduce the gap in the Agenda 20, the pre-20 and 20. To prioritize energy efficiency too, and this is a very important field when we can not only reduce the energy consumption but also create a tremendous quantity of jobs and opportunities for the youth. To give much higher degree of political priority to renewable energy in the national in the NDCs, and this to increase the ambitions of the countries. As champions, we are working very hard to mobilize the non-state actors to implement more. We want to congratulate you, especially in the energy sector, because we know that the energy sector is already moving. He is not waiting for the Paris Agreement, because between 2012 and 2014, the investment of the energy sector in renewable was higher than the classical energy in the world. So we are moving faster than the parties, but we need you to move faster and faster again. We need you to help all those people who are tackling climate change to decrease the gap of CO2 emission. What we are waiting from such thematic days. The thematic day of energy is crucial for the pre-2020 and for the global climate action of the champions. Why? Because you are representing the sector who can deliver the more efficient and the more figures to decrease the gap of emissions. We need you to tell us what you have achieved since Paris to now, what you are going to achieve until 2020. Can you give hope to the people of the world who are tackling climate change and telling them that you are participating actively to decrease this gap of temperature? The second objective also of the Energy Day is to answer and to fulfill the goal number 7, to give access to energy to all. And I'm very pleased. I love this nomination of C for all, energy for all. And this is not for giving light This is for giving the right of development, the right to go to school, the right for health, the right for stability. This is to give dignity. This is to help our world to tackle climate change with a new definition of the term solidarity. So we need you to invent. We need you to give us solution. We need you to give us hope, to promote to all those people, the 1.2 billion people who don't have the right to develop, who don't have the right to stay at home, who are migrating every day, dying in the sea, because they have no way to develop their own country and to develop themselves and to live within dignity in their own country. So this is for me what it means, this Energy Day. Finally, this Energy Day means for me one important way to change climate change and to allow dignity for all. Sea for all, energy for all is dignity for all. Thank you so much.